So, guys, this is a story of a house in California that people are testing to be haunted because there was a suicide and a mass murder in the house. And they've got all this electronic equipment that they're testing it in. And they're saying, oh, there's demon spirits in the house, which I do believe that under ultra low frequencies, just like microwave cell towers, that's where the demons live. And that's where they get the Democrats. And this is where you get all these libitards. And you get all this antichrist Hollywood and antichrist satanistic liberals, these pedophiles, these baby killers. You know, they march in the street saying, we're going to kill babies. Well, these people are demons. That's why they call them Democrats, Demoncrats. They demolish society, demo. And this is where you know that they're haunting. Hello in your cell phones. They're casting you into hell. This is demonic. What's happening with these cell towers? 5G network, 4G, whatever. They're bringing in Satan because the ultra low frequencies is Satan's world. This is the world of demons and brain dead zombies, and it truly is. And whenever they electronically harass a house like they do everywhere I go, if I'm in one house, they'll electronically torture me there, and it's usually ultra low frequencies. If I go to another place, they'll torture you there. This is demons in your house, guys, what this is. Electronic torture is demonic. And you're literally, just like the story in the Bible, you're facing Satan in the desert for 40 days. It's all allegorical. It's not 40 days. It's what they call 40 degrees declination. You have to go from Capricorn to the Ram, right ascension meridian. That's 40 degrees. Now, that's just an association of going through the head of God, which is Aquarius, right? Going through Pisces, and then getting to the first or the 13th month, which is the lunar calendar, which is March, or the Christ, CH, Ram, right ascension meridian. What they're telling you is you're going from the left brain to the right brain. You're balancing the force. And that's why the number 8 is associated with God, because 8 is 2 circles. Just like the letter Q for quest here, you're looking at a circle. The Q is 1 and 17th letter of the alphabet, which is the number 8. That's why military intelligence is always associated with 8, because it is the army, which is Mary, the X-Men, it's always female, the Hercules, the hero, the sheriff, the sheep is always associated with the right brain. So what they're telling you is whenever you achieve the right ascension meridian, as far as your ascension chakra process, right? You're elevating your conscience from Capricorn to the Ram. Because remember, Capricorn is like the lower chakra. And then you're going to the Ram, which is the top of your head, your neocortex. That's where they get Neo in the Matrix. What they're trying to tell you is when you go from those lower vibrations, right, to the higher vibrations, that's where Satan is. Satan is going to come and challenge you. He's going to tempt you. He's going to offer you the world. He will negotiate with you. Just like the story of Jesus, 40 days in the desert, Moses, 40 years, and Noah, 40 days and 40 nights. Okay, this is all degrees of declination, just like the zodiac, because the human body is the zodiac. Anybody should know this. It's not only the human mind, but the human body, but it's also the microcosm, which is the human body, and the macrocosm, which is the stars and the planets. It's constellations. So we have a symbiotic relationship between Capricorn, okay, the energies of Capricorn and the energies of the top of the head, which is the ram. Okay, this is why you have words, Mars is masculine and Ram is feminine. That's why Abraham was going to kill his son. So instead of killing the male, he said, okay, let's kill the ram, which is associated with the female, right? It's the number 32 in Gematria, which is also associated with 5. 5 in Gematria is 42, just like the word 9. So 9 and 5 is 42, which is 24 backwards. 24 is the letter X, right? Which is the X chromosome of the female. So 42 is a very powerful number because even the word more, which means night, would be 46. And then the moon, would be 42. Monsanto, M-O-N is Monday, the day of the moon. So they're telling you 5, 9 is always associated with the moon. 9 to 5. Okay, so, and that's because you go to work on Monday and you work from 9 to 5, right? So Monday is the day of the moon, and 9 and 5 is associated also with the moon, the 5th element and the 9th level of the chakras, okay, or the 9th degree black belt or whatever. So 5 and 9 have literally the same meaning because 9 and 5 is 14. 1 and 4 is the letter N, which is the masculine feminine symbol. It's a pyramid. It's a phallic symbol. And then it's the V, the letter V. So it's a pyramid right side up and upside down, just like the flag of Isis, Ra, and El, Israel, right? Same thing. So let's get back to this. So they're testing the house with all this ultra low frequency equipment, and they're saying that it's demonically possessed. But they will never tell you what's really happening as the government has targeted this house, is what they've done for demon possession. So the government has targeted this house, and no matter what, they're going to, get people to kill themselves, hang themselves, whatever, commit suicide, mass murder, kill, whatever. They get people to do this stuff because they have possessed satanically your house with satanic frequencies, and that's what they call pulse ultra low radiation, microwave radiation. Remember, Satan lives in the radio waves, and then God lives in the gamma rays, right? The higher frequencies. And then we live in the visible light spectrum, right? So, and that's where you get the do not bite from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, because the light spectrum is the tree. And the lower frequencies is fire, basically, which is masculine. And the higher frequencies is ice, which is associated with feminine, right? So now in this world, it's backwards because the lower frequencies is ice and the higher frequencies is fire. But understand that everything that you've learned in the left brain mentality of the square, the cube on your head in high school, is all left brain. So everything is backwards. That's why they call it the religion Mormon. Mor is girl and Mun is boy. Monday, the day of the moon. Mormon. And this is where they get Joseph Smith, which is the same as J, the 10, the network, and S is the Smith, is the builder of the matrix. So what they're telling allegorically these Mormons is that, hey, we built a matrix for you to live in, a matrix of mind control. And it's all satanic. And it's a masculine, feminine symbol, right? Which is yin and yang, flesh and spirit. And that's what the word actually means. It's the same as Ro, Mun. R-O in Gematria is 33 in the moon, right? So anyway, but just wanted to share that with you. Here's a doctor telling you to take your medicine as planned because that's how he gets paid. Anyway, but the but this is what they're doing. They're just like aliens and shit like that. They're just trying to tell you it's an excuse. Oh yes, aliens kidnapped an Rh negative person, right? Most of the kidnappings are Rh negative people. So the government is experimenting on Rh negatives. So they say, oh, it's aliens. It's just like Star Wars technology. They created it for the aliens, but they're using it for the conservatives right now. So the Democrats are using it for conservatives, and they're trying to demonically possess people's homes with ultra low frequencies and scalar technology and tetra technology, pulse radiation, smart meters, all these things. That's demonic. Remember Obama holding up the smart meter and here, everybody needs one of these. Well, they're trying to demonically possess your house. They're creating a shield, a dome of electromagnetic radiation over your home, and they want you to hate each other and kill or maybe, commit suicide or something like that because ultra low frequencies give you the lower vibrations, and that's hate, fear, revenge, suicide, that's all these lower ego archetypes. And that's what people do in these lower ego archetypes. They live in fear. They hate themselves. They're depressed. Now, right brain people, they can't affect. That's God's place. Once you're in God's place, Satan has no control over you. So this is what I've been trying to tell you people. Is that's why the elite conservatives are right brain people always. So they believe in Christianity and whatever, Judaism, and they're spiritual people and they're good people. But the government's trying to say, hey, these are terrorists. And that's not true. We're the good people. We're the targeted individuals. We're being covertly harassed by Satan and his minions. And they get paid like Judas Iscariot to target you and to try to get you convicted of a crime, throw you in prison, tell everybody that you rape children or something. They'll do anything to slander you and character assassinate you. They will call you everything that they are, just like they're doing Donald Trump. He's colluding with Russia. No, actually, the person colluding with Russia was Hillary Clinton and Obama. So they say the opposite of what you actually are. And they will do they'll pay the FBI to just work on this one case and until you can, harass Donald Trump and convince the whole world that the truth is a lie. He never colluded with Russia. And if they believe that if they keep saying it enough, then eventually the world will believe it. That's the way that Satan works. That's why TV and Hollywood and all that stuff's tied into Satanism. Because what they're doing is they're showing you something over and over and over until it becomes reality. The parable of the cave, Plato. So here they are with lasers. They got all this equipment to test for, what the government is way ahead of them in technology. That's exactly what they're doing. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Please support my channel.